We're back with another preview, this time being a New Japan Pro Wrestling anniversary show, the 46th anniversary show. And this is actually a nice little card they got put together here. I'm pretty excited for this show, as we'll start off right here at the beginning. There's only 8 matches on the card, but that's, we're in the stage now where it's like, well, the Honor Risings happened, and the New Japan Cup's happening in March, so right before the New Japan Cup, we have this anniversary show. It's nice. They usually have a special attraction match, a exhibition match, if you will. Over the past couple of years, last year, Tiger Mask W and Kazuchika Okada happened, which was, Kota Ibushi's. I was really excited for that. I believe the first time Devitt ever faced Okada happened at an anniversary show. I know it happened at an anniversary show, but I don't know if that was the first time. Off the top of my head, I don't remember if that was the first time they wrestled. Just, stuff like that. Usually it's a heavyweight and a junior, or, something like that. So, without further ado, let's go, we'll talk about the card here. We have the opening contest, a big 10-man tag here. Got Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask 4, Kushida, Ryusuke Taguchi, Hiroshi Tenzan taking on the team of Yuji Nagata and Young Lions. Poor guy, Yuji Nagata, stuck with all these Young Lions. Toa Henry, Oka, Shota Umino, Tetsuya Yagi, as that's obviously the my official prediction is Team 1 is definitely going to beat Team 2. One of the Young Lions is going to lose, obviously. He's going to take the fall. Yuji Nagata is not taking the fall. I'll say official predictions. I'll say Tenzan pins Oka. Because. As then we have Katsuya Kanemaru's 7th series in his 7-match series, as it's a rematch from, I believe it was the 5th match series. It was supposed to be Katsuya Kanemaru and Satoshi Kojima for match 5, but he got injured, so he was replaced by Nakanishi. And now, here at the 7th match, he's going to take on Nakanishi again. I hope he gets the win. He probably won't, but it makes a little sense now that it's a rematch with Nakanishi. Why not we just have him end on a good note? It's really no harm, no foul here, even though in typical Young Lion fashion, he's going to lose. But it would be nice to see him get the win here. I'll say official predictions, Nakanishi does beat him. Just to hate myself. But as we have a tag team matchup here with Juice Robinson and David Finlay Jr. taking on the Chaos team of Yano and Ishii. Could be a nice little match. Obviously, the guys are capable, so this is something you could see it. I don't think it'd be a filler. As far as official predictions, Yano's probably going to low blow Finlay or something, if I had to guess there. As then we have a junior tag team title matchup. The IWGP Junior Tag Team titles here with the champions with Roppongi 3K defending against Suzuki Gun and El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru taking on Los Ingobernables de Japón Junior team of Hiromu Takahashi and Bushi, which that was added into the mix, of course, at New Beginning the New Beginning show with El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru getting the upset win in Osaka. It was almost, it was pretty much set in stone that was going to happen. And then here with the Los Ingobernables team joining happened at a Okinawa house show, kind of, setting up there. So now, three-way tag match for the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles. I could see the LIJ team getting the win here. I could see that. As right now, Chaos has just all the belts. All of them, damn near all of them, besides the Intercontinental Championship. They have, besides the Intercontinental and the Tag Team belts, and the Never Six Man. So really, they don't have all of them. But they have a good majority there. Of course, they have the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the Junior Champion, the Junior Tag Team Champion, and the United States Champion. So a lot of big-time champion holders there. In Los, they just have their tag team champion, so it would be kind of interesting to see the Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi team being the junior tag team champion. They're probably my favorite non-team, that like a non-stable team, if that makes any sense. Like the non-traditional tag team, like Roppongi 3K, they're the Chaos Junior Tag Team, but they're like an official tag team. Or it's like Suzuki Guns is like El Desperado and Kanemaru, and Bullet Clubs or the Young Bucks, you know, so they're an official team. But here with LIJ, you know, Hiromu and Bushi, they're not like an official team, but they're awesome together. So because they're awesome. As yeah, that my official predictions. I think they're gonna pin. I think they're gonna pin Suzuki Gun, and they'll have a regular 2-on-2 match against Roppongi 3K at a show at a later date, if I had to guess. As then we have a tag team matchup here between Yoshihashi and Geto taking on Sanada and Evil, the IWGP Tag Team Champions. I could see Yoshihashi getting the pin for the Chaos team here, setting up for a non-title match in the future. As no, with Goto having the Never Open Weight Championship, could hinder it. Could have a Sanada, you know, pin Yoshihashi or something, just to get a nice win here. But that's my official prediction. I think Yoshihashi is going to get the win. That's going to set up for a non-title tag team match in the future. Then we have the singles match from Tetsuya Naito taking on Taichi, which was set in place at the Osaka show, at the New Beginning in Osaka show. As you know, this is very interesting to see how this plays out. If they're going with like an Okada bad luck 2015 story, where, you know, Naito starts losing some singles matches, some pretty big time matches, that would be could see that happening here with him losing to Taichi. But I don't think that's what they're going for. They've went that way a little bit. They've teased it, but they haven't really full blown dove into it, if that makes sense. They've kept him strong in tag matches. He beat Yoshihashi at Osaka. He's been kept relatively strong. They haven't really plundered him, you know, and that would definitely start it here if he lose to fucking Taichi. But my official prediction is that Naito's gonna win. I think he'll lose to Jericho at Strong Style Evolved, but then he'll come back up in the swing of things over the summer. And then we have a IWGP Intercontinental Championship matchup. Champion Minoru Suzuki defending against Togi Makabe. Another New Beginning show build. New Beginning feud building over into this anniversary show. It's nice to see that. That's, you know, at least third match. Yeah, that's, you know, really the fourth one if you count the main event. But a lot of, usually these shows, these anniversary shows, they don't get a whole lot of build for them. But this one, they've really went a bit all in on this. This is a big time show for what it usually is. And, you know, this match has the potential to be really good and really bad. It depends on how it plays out. Suzuki's been on a roll his past two matches with Tanahashi and Goto, and Makabe, depending on how he's going, he can brawl with the best of them. He's a solid brawler, but there's sometimes he just isn't fully invested into the match itself, so it kind of shows in his performance. But I can see this match playing out well, but I can also see it play out very bad. Just depends on how it all comes together here. But I do think Suzuki's going to get the win here. I don't think Togi Makabe is going to get the win. I could see it happening. I won't be mad if it happens, but in my opinion, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Minoru Suzuki's going to get the win. And he keeps on building his resume as the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. As then we have the main event. Kazuchika Okada taking on Will Ospreay, champion versus champion exhibition match. Chaos exhibition match. I mean, this has the potential to be phenomenal. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Two guys that are very capable in their styles of wrestling here. And Ospreay is one of the best juniors in the world. Kazuchika Okada just flat out one of the best in the world, you know. And you have, I think, what's the last time they had a match against each other? It was Rev Pro, right? You know, that was was that 2015 or 2016? Something. You know, I've been 2 or 3 years, and Ospreay's definitely improved. And Okada has, you know, he's been the same. He's been awesome. He's always been awesome. But This match, you know, Okada's gonna get the win. I don't see Ospreay getting the win here, but wouldn't be mad if that happened though. If Ospreay somehow just gets a big upset win over the IWGP champion, it would make the junior champion even like on another scale. Would raise that up as far as the prestige and the value of the belt. But I just you know, Okada can't do any wrong here. You know, he's been on that wave of momentum. It kind of would suck the air out of his reign if he'd lose here. As, you know, with the New Japan Cup coming up, it would somehow devalue that match, if that makes any sense. Because then it'd be like, well, he just lost. So now it's like, of course, he's going in with a different mindset than if he would just to beat Ospreay here and keep on going through his winning ways. But this should be a phenomenal match. I don't see any reason why it can't. I mean, this could be very special. This could be a match of the year candidate for sure. In an already great 2018 of professional wrestling, this has got a big match feel to it as well. It's not the same as an IWGP title match feel, but it's got this nice, like, oh, this is special. Like, you can only see this, you know, once. This is a one-time thing for the most part. So it has that type of dream match-esque feel for a New Japan fan. But that will do it for the preview. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the review of the show. Take care.